matchup. Tough for Riddles to run into that so early in the bracket, but again, that's the draw. That's the luck of the draw for you. You know, that's the struggle of having a secondary that doesn't really make up for your main's weaknesses.
Yeah. And to be fair, there's quite a bit of Samuses in this bracket. I mean, the three best in the world
best
here.
ones. You know who isn't here is YB. I would have loved to see him come out, but I don't know how active he's been lately.
Yeah, we got to see YB come out and get 9th at Congo's, or not Congo Saga, but Prime Saga. Yeah, Prime Saga. I was like, wrong Saga. Wrong
no,
team.
Samus Congo's crazy, bro.
Samus Congo.
All right, anyway.
Wow, right into it, though. We got Zomba versus MkLeo. Zomba having a great performance recently at Kagura EB10, so we'll see if Zomba can carry that over. Oh, we got the double Z catch slash throw, and saucy conversion there, the side B.
Yeah, it looks like Zomba came back from Japan, a more technical player, right? And that's kind of what he was missing. You see the other Robs, like Anathema, for example, who are just so deadly on hit. And Zomba, you know, he has that great intuition, great neutral play, really good comeback factor as well. I've seen him reverse 3-stock so many people, but he just wasn't optimal on hit. And seeing him go for those double tosses like that, that to me says that Zomba is growing as a player. He's still young. I think he's only like 17. His brain's still a sponge, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He can definitely learn it, and when he does, he'll be even scarier than he was before.
And Rob, a character that we've known is very strong, has been prevalent in the entire lifespan of Ultimate, and the ceiling for this character just gets higher and higher because all of the top 0 to deaths and the combo game for this character just has a very high ceiling, and you want that. It's that timeless insurance, right, as a top tier that you want.
Yep. Oh, by the way, worth pointing out, MkLeo,
double jump.
A ton of experience against this character, against Big Boss. What did Zomba do last night?
Yeah, Zomba, that was the clean 5-0 if I'm not mistaken. Or 5-1.
5-1, yeah.
5-1, but it was close.
And Big Boss with an insane record in Rob Ditto's bracket, right?
Yeah.
So for Zomba to overcome him like that and completely shut him down, I think that just speaks to the fact that he's cooking with a different type of gas than the rest of the Robs out here. So
Wow, perfect
dude.
DI on that backer. You saw even on the top left camera, just all the way to the corner. Not enough space to DI that one, but nonetheless, MkLeo keeping it close here. 2 stocks apiece, low percent.
By the way, shout outs to Echo Stats. I've got their notifications on for the upsets. The Siski versus Riddle set, upset factor of 4.
Wow, almost hitting that 5 level, which is just absolutely crazy. And we're already expecting a ton of upsets because of the international presence here at Battle of BC 5.
Now, if Zomba beats MkLeo, that's going to be a pretty large upset factor as well. But obviously, still a lot of gameplay left before we decide if that happens or not. So far, it's been going really well for Zomba, though. He took the first stock in a big way, and he's starting to lead again.
There's the top, forcing the offstage situation, the down throw, forcing the side B.
What?
But Zomba tries to go for the top conversion into the forward air, but the hitbox of the side B, this should be it, the forward tilt. Great usage of that forward tilt, and Zomba has always been, so good at using that move.
Yeah, and just edge guards in general, right? I feel like I'm not scared of any other Rob more than him off the stage. Pyra and Mythra, that is their signature weakness. Getting back can be really difficult for them, especially against a character like Rob, who literally can fly.
Yeah. And you can double jump out of the up B, which is so strong. Trying to get the reversal, trying to rob MkLeo at 30. Zomba, how dare you?
I know, right? Put some respect on this man's name. But you know what's crazy is Leo just shut down another young up-and-comer's hopes of defeating him, right? In that set with Ouch, we talked about the Wong factor, right? How there's just some aura Leo radiates that makes it very hard to close the set out against him, even if you're leading the whole time, even if you're winning that game 5 by a significant margin. So Zomba, don't rest on your laurels just yet. Even if you win this game 1, even if it looks like you're going to run away with this, you can never let up. 1 chance is all this guy needs.
And there's so many times, especially with these younger players, that sometimes it might be beneficial if the name tags were off, right? Because sometimes you psych yourself up. It's MkLeo, it's Tweak, it's Spargo, it's Akola. Can I do this? Can I close out this set if the name tags are off? Maybe you could, but that's the whole point of just the amount of pressure that goes into all these brackets. The up tilt, the up air, not going to go for it. Great jump, but the jab block will surely do it. Is it going to be enough? No, the double jump saves you. Force the air dodge. Can you get the edge guard? It's going to be enough. You got to get the tech, and he does just that. Still had the other stock, just in case.
He should have flexed and just not tech. Just let him go. But no, Zomba's like, I'm going to let you know that I got it like that. Also, I saw that slight smirk on Zomba's face. It's back. You know that you're in trouble when you see him making that expression.
Yeah.
Because this is exactly how it starts. When this kid is feeling good, I would compare him to Cola, right? When he's in the driver's seat, when he knows things are going his way, like there's no stopping him, right? Sure, his mentality could shatter in an instant if something goes terribly wrong, but when he's feeling good, beating him is impossible.
Yeah, and Zomba really making it count with these off-stage interactions, right? I mean, just in general, most players think that Pyra Mythra does win this matchup. I mean, just that rushdown character, they really suffocate and pressure Rob, but Zomba doing a great job offstage, making so much of his interactions and his neutral wins count for so much.
Pyra and Mythra win this matchup until they get knocked off stage, and then it all comes down to how good the Rob is at finishing those edge guards. Zomba, once again, kind of his specialty. I mean, the Zombair on or off the stage could be a huge threat here to Leo, but it's looking really, really good for MkLeo in this game too. And if you heard that, that is Goblin losing his fucking mind after beating Apollo Kage.
Wow.
So, wow, big props to him.
On the quad stream.
On the quad stream, yeah. AK just sitting there looking probably the most somber I've ever seen him. A player with a great mentality, so, you know, it's definitely a heartbreaker. I'm a big AK fan, but I love Goblin too, so. You hate to see only one of these players able to go further.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the theme of the bracket, right? There's so many amazing players that we want to see in top 8, want to see in that top 24, want to see in that top 16, but every time two players go up against each other, only one can prevail. So we're going to see just that here. And Zomba still up while we're having that sidebar about Goblin's upset. Jeez.
Dude, he was trailing by so much, and then just finding that one corner pressure setup to end Leo's life. Okay. Oh, Leo getting down with the Nair, but still, at this point, you've already taken 60 damage. That's a comfortable enough lead for Zomba to be feeling pretty good about himself.
And I love the foresight punish. I think that's something that Pyra and Mythra, I feel like a lot of players feel, oh, okay, maybe not the highest ceiling. The combo game's not that complex, but I do think foresight optimization is a thing. And Leo using that foresight on the spot dodge to catch that very common Rob neutral air and getting a huge punish out of it, right? But we need to see that at earlier percents because Zomba's getting to such high percents. His tanky Rob doing so much work.
I gotta say, I think Leo's the best at using foresight aggressively, period, bar none. And you saw him actually open up this game too with a foresight through the gyro, and it stopped Zomba's laser from firing. He opened him up right off the bat with that. So clearly you're on something, Charles, because it's such a great mechanic, right? How could you take it for granted? But oh no! And how could you forget how to DI Rob's up air in a crucial moment like that? Saw Leo make a kind of silly expression like, yeah, that move's bullshit.
Yeah, that Rob up air can be so tricky. You got to make sure you understand which side you're at. You can use SDI to kind of manipulate that, but the Rob is also using their air drift to kind of mix you up there. Great stuff from Zomba, getting the cross up on the up air. And now, again, we see Zomba in this situation where not necessarily winning in terms of percent, but is able to clutch it up on this last stretch of the stock here. So we are going to see, coming into this final stock, if Zomba can do exactly that, what he did on the first two stocks.
Every single stock of this set, I think, Leo has been winning the initial interactions, and then Zomba is the first to shut it down.
Oh
no. It might be that once again, the forward smash, such a strong move all the way in the corner, and now you just got to get one edge guard. Wow, the shield. Zomba flinching for a second guessing himself. Got a patented Zombair there to knock Leo off stage, and another one to close the game out. 2-0 lead. Second time, I believe oh no, he didn't reverse 3-0 out. He clutched out game 2.
Yeah.
But wow, we see Leo once again one game away from going to the loser's bracket very early.
Yeah, and this is a player that is in contention for best in the world right now, has been the best in the world for the longest period of time, pretty much up until this point in Ultimate's history, and now Zomba up 2-0 versus Luminosity's own MkLeo. We'll see if Leo can bring this one back. Gonna stick it out with the Pyra Mythra. We've seen in terms of like the character dilemma that Leo has been through, but it looks like for this tournament just sticking out with the Aegis.
No, I really like this choice. I feel like this is probably endgame Leo's best character.
Yeah,
in terms
absolutely.
of how good the character is, in terms of how natural she feels in his hands,
yeah,
it's just a matter of time, right? I mean, once again, you said it, character crisis has been a real issue for him. He switched from Ike to Lucina to Joker to Byleth to whoever, right? Yeah. He even tried Meta Knight at Summit a little bit. And yeah, I don't know, man. I think once Leo really dials in and fully commits to this character, it's the best endgame option for him. But there's going to be some growing pains along the way. A loss to Zomba here at Battle of BC might be part of that. Oh.
Yeah, and that's the curse of being so talented, right? We see it with players like Tweak, like Leo, where they can go through all these different characters, and you're so good at the game, and that you can make so many different characters work, but which one is going to be that optimal one for that late game, I think is what the main thing Leo is thinking of, and I think Aegis is the pick for that.
Right, and you know, the world will sit back in shock as you lose a couple sets. Once again, those growing pains, right? But you got to think long term. Even if this is the hardest tournament ever or of the year or whatever, Leo's not focused just on winning this. He wants to keep winning. That said, he might still end up winning this tournament or winning this set, you know. he's got a long road ahead of him. Has to reverse 3-0 Zomba in the process, but so far, this game is very close.
Okay, down to the wire here on this final stock, and usually, from what we've seen in the set, Zomba's the one that clutch it up in this scenario, but we see the Mythra at these higher percents, the down tilt or the up tilt into the up air, utilizing that as a confirm, which is having a confirm at 150 sounds ridiculous, like, oh, I mean, that's not that good, right? But there's so many scenarios when you're playing at top level play where the players are just so good at surviving that it's honestly incredible if your character has a confirm at 150 or 180.
Exactly, right? You don't suffer from arthritis, so
exactly.
to speak. It's like, no matter what, like the window doesn't close, and you'll still be able to combo something into a kill move. That's Mythra's real niche in Leo's playstyle, I think. Obviously, she's so good in the neutral, but when it comes to finishing a high percent stock, nobody does it like him with the Mythra.
Oh, Leo's doing the
God,
thing.
He is certainly doing it.
He's doing the thing again.
Yep.
Oh no, Leo's down, everybody.
It's the Wong factor, bro.
Yeah.
Once again, Leo, you just have this feeling where you're like about to beat him and you start losing sight of the match. And it's just like you're thinking about that tweet. You're thinking about that Echo Stats upset thread. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta just keep your head on straight. Focus on what's in front of you. If you had blinders and you didn't know it was Leo and this was just a random Aegis on quick play, you'd be fine.
Right.
But when it's like you're almost worse off when you're up 2-0 against him.
Yeah, I mean statistically that's the case, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see if Zomba can beat the statistics, beat the numbers here, because it's a very difficult thing. Ouch, almost did just that, but not gonna close it out on that game 5. Even up an entire stock, and you can be up an entire stock, you can be up 2 games against Leo, but he's just so good at adapting to these scenarios. And look at this, just so much damage being racked up. 78% the directional air dodge to the platform, just resetting the entire situation here. Leo looking like so much control for this game 3.
And Leo also uses the Chroma Dust and the Ray of Punishment so well to edgeguard his opponents. Obviously, Rob is still going to be able to make it back, right? But just going for one of those trick shots sends a message. It's like, yo, you're not getting back for free, even with Rob against Mythra.
Yeah, I like how you call it a trick shot.
Yeah, it is, bro. Oh my
man.
God. Up air from Mythra. Switch on the fly. Close the door on game 3 with that Pyra back air. My God. All right, Leo's still here to play, folks.
And when you see the best of the best Aegis, it's not how good one's Mythra is, it's not how good one's Pyra is. You need that for the foundation, but it's the switching in between the two. And being able to switch and also just contain your air drift, right, is so important. And on top of that, you kind of float out in the air. So just like there, Leo was able to switch to the Pyra during the Mythra combo, stay in the air, kind of float there, and was able to get the back air to seal the deal. Amazing juggling in between the two for the advantage, Dave.
Exactly, and in order to get the most out of this character, you've got to use them both. Leo, I think when it comes to switching in kind of unconventional positions and in optimal positions, no one's doing it like him right now. Spargo also kind of putting this character away. He's left it in Leo's hands to push Pyra and Mythra further.
Spargo will use it for a handful of matchups. Like I don't think Spargo likes to do the Cloud Mirror, so we've seen him bring out Aegis against that. And of course, against the Game & Watch, which is very weird because Cloud traditionally does good against Game & Watch, but Mia definitely showing off that, forcing Spargo to switch here. But of course, we got MkLeo on the sticks against Zomba here for this game number 4. Very close for this opening stock. Down tilt the up air, is it enough? No, Rob's so heavy.
Yeah, but he's big, man, so it's totally fine.
Large and in charge.
Oh, no, hold up. Punishing the catch of the sword right there, and the forward air as well. Leo gonna go down the first stock here. Zomba looking really good. It's like, all right, you know what? I needed to take that one loss to keep me humble, but now that I come back to my senses, I'm gonna try to finish this off here.
Using the Mythra, the foresight into the forward smash again.
Jesus.
The offensive use of foresight. The fact that you can do it out of shield. You can be in shield and then just spot dodge on reaction to the startup of the Nair. And that's something that Rob, I mean, an incredible move, but Nutra, you can react to it. It does have that startup time, right?
Exactly. I think it hits on frame 14, maybe 12, something like that, but it's very much predictable, even if not reactable, right? You know that Rob's one way back to the ground when you're juggling him. So Leo taking full advantage of that, showing off his tech with the foresight punishes. Oh, he's going to switch right back to Mythra, though.
Okay, pretty even in percent here. Rob going to be a little bit heavier, so see if Leo can rack up a bit more damage on this ledge trap, but Zomba coming in with that full jump there, such a patented option out of the corner. I mean, Nutra just covers so much area. The double jump is sniped out.
Done.
And that is it. You cannot make it back to the stage. Back to back edge guards coming out from Zomba. Zomba really abusing the weakness of this character.
Yeah, and Rob has so many commitment-free ways to challenge them off stage. Right? Oh, hold on!
Oh
Hold on!
my
Are you
God.
done? Yes, you are! Leo, on his winner's bracket life right now, seeking to push a Game 5, keeps it dead even against Zomba here. Not even 1% of extra credit, Charles. This could still go either way. Leo with the great read on the get-up attack. His tech chases are so good. And hold on, the ledge trap is going to add up to a lot of damage. 60 and potentially counting. No, Zomba breaking free with the down tilt, but he doesn't get anything off of it.
Man, what a beautiful reset on that platform with the Pyra down air, right? Because the up smash wouldn't have got the kill. So Leo knows that, went for the tech chase on the platform, gets another dare into the up B. That was so fantastic from Leo, just evening things out. And we just seen Leo clutch up with the Pyra so many times.
Oh my God, Zomba biting off a little more than he could chew right there, looking for the the down air through the stage. Wanted to end it right then and there, but Leo a little too patient on the recovery. He's gonna take that gyro, try to use it to his own advantage. All right, couple up airs, and here's the switch to Pyra. This could be the death blow, but no, down air a little too slow. Zomba with the juggle. Is he gonna keep it going? Yes.
Okay, directional air dodge to the ledge here. The back air not going to connect. Yeah, Leo using the floatiness of Pyra, taking his time to get to the ledge, locking up the shield here, getting the footstool. Oh, but fighting back. Oh. Not going to connect, though. That up tilt usually connects into the other. Oh, waits for it, but Leo, ironclad patience there.
Both of them, honestly. I thought Zomba was just going to swing, but you know what? Maybe he should have, right? If he had called Leo out. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on! Oh, he still has his jump, but he doesn't tech it, and Leo dropping to Zomba 3-1 before top 24.
Oh, the classic smasher. Leo was very adamant about that fist bump, but the handshake comes out. Zomba with the down air to finish it off. Doesn't get the spike, so Leo get caught off guard, not going for the tech there. And Zomba defeats Leo in Game 4? What's going on?
Dude, the Game 4 Leo factor, it's run its course, it almost seems, right? Yeah. Now that people are aware, like, this guy is the god of comebacks, I always have to keep my head on straight. I gotta not lose sight of the goal, which is just taking 3 stocks before he can. Years later, people are finally adapting to Leo's clutch factor and able to shut him down, cut off that comeback before it starts. That gyro placement right there, we can see the replays where you guys can't right now, but it was that gyro on the up B from Pyra catching her on the way down that really just knocked Leo off balance, right? You could see he never really got his feet planted again, not just literally on the stage, but mentally, it looked like he was so unprepared for the entire sequence at the ledge after that. But guys, let's take a look at some of these replays. Zomba played out of his goddamn mind for this set. By the way, I'm gonna say it, this is the new king of New York. And not even because the buzz fell off, just because he moved to Jersey.
Wow, and it's just so insane, and Leo has gotten close already in this bracket against Ouch, was able to clutch it out, but was not able to clutch it out, not even bring it to a Game 5 versus Zomba. We talked about Zomba's Kagaribi 10 run and how he did amazing at that tournament, and he's carrying that momentum to Battle of BC5. Amazing stuff from the young up-and-coming player, and really...
Well, yeah, we got him right here, yo, Zomba.
Oh, snap.
Any words for the fans, bro?
Any words for the fans, Zomba?
I still think Big Boss is better than me.
Oh.
By like a considerable amount.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you agree?
He's so humble.
Yeah, I mean, I am the most humble Super Smash Bros. Player. So.
All right. Very wise words from Zomba. Thank you so much for that. You can tell this kid has been a shitter his whole life. And it's never going to stop. A win on Leo is only going to make it worse.
Yeah, and man, what a set. Zomba able to close it out, and there's so many other players that have brought Leo to that point, but they just couldn't close it out. Zomba saying that he's a cut above the rest and is able to close it out versus Leo. And man, the upsets are starting to brew here in this top 128 bracket, man. And we're seeing it unfolding right now.
You were talking about that magic number 5. I just got the Echo Stats alert. Zomba over Leo's a 5.
Oh, wow. All right, but whether you are a new driver or just looking to brush up on your skills, Atlas Driving School is here to help. There's personalized lessons that are tailored to your unique needs and experience levels, ensuring that you get the most out of your driving instruction. If you are in lower mainland of British Columbia, definitely check them out. And shout outs to all the sponsors and partners here at Battle BC5, really making this event happen. I mean, we got one of them right there, Fresh Cuts. I mean, you might want to cut that tail end of the Game 4 because that was so clutch coming out from Zomba.
Dude, he just had everything working in his favor, right? The gyro there, just the fear factor in Leo saying, I can't go down, I can't get upset factor 5, right? And finally, it happened. But guys, we're going to be right back. Just a quick 5-minute break, and then we got more matches coming your way. You don't want to miss this tournament, so don't leave.